All right, so the tree has a height of 4 meters. All right, this was the tree. And it's casting a shadow that is 15 meters long. How high is another tree? Maybe it's a maple tree. How high is it if its shadow is 20? It's pretty simple to set up your proportion. How do you guys feel about this problem? Easy peasy. Okay, so I would write my proportion 4 over x equals 15 over 20. Okay, and then I would solve. Number 8, somebody said they had a question on number 8, so let's hit number 8. We have two triangles that are similar. The perimeter of the smaller triangle is this. Whoa. I think I'll feel more comfortable if I just start with the two triangles by sketching these. It's like so much information. How am I going to remember everything? So I have two triangles. Just because they look right angles doesn't mean that they are. Clear? C, D, E. So since I labeled this one C, what do I have to label this one? O, P. Make sure they match up. All right, the perimeter of this one is, oh, no, not that one. The perimeter of which one? This perimeter is 133. The lengths of two corresponding sides on the triangles are, so how about this one, 53, and this one, 212. And what do they want? This perimeter, correct? All right, we didn't really get a chance to talk about this, so here's your lesson, because it's very, very, very simple. Clear? The ratio of side 1 to side 2 is equal to the perimeter of, hold on. Let me say this, it doesn't fit, so I have to move my paper. Hold on. I'm having a moment, trying to erase, and I was highlighting. I can't erase. I don't like Cami no more. Here we go. Let me label it correctly. Side from triangle 1 that corresponds to a side in triangle 2, this ratio is equal to the perimeter of triangle 1 over the perimeter of triangle 2. Same scale factor. If you take the perimeters and you divide them, you get the same scale factor as the sides to the sides. They're all the same. Clear? It's something that you have to memorize. It makes sense. Perimeter is a length, sides are lengths. So in this case, it's the 53 over which number? And what's the second fraction on the other side of the equal sign? There you go. Easy peasy, as long as you know that this is a situation where you have to use this relationship. All right, what do you guys get for x? 532? The answer is not 532? Oh, it sounded like it wasn't. Oh, scary. All right, Luisa began walking up a hill at a spot where the elevation is 0.9 kilometers. After she walked 3 kilometers, she saw a sign giving the elevation as 0.95 kilometers. How far will she have walked when she reaches an elevation of 1.1 kilometers? Are you guys doing your second read? Where you're trying to understand the problem. Third read, where you're circling the numbers. So that way that we can analyze it and come up with a solution pathway, a plan of attack, strategy. Whoa. Y'all know what elevation is? How, yeah, the height, like from perpendicular to the ground, correct? So elevation. When she started walking, this is Luisa. What was the elevation? 0.9, right? And then she started walking, and how long did she walk for? All right, and then what was the elevation there? 0.95? It all sounds like maybe 2, 3 people understood the problem. My drawing may not make sense to you, but it makes sense in my brain. You have to come up with a way of making a visual diagram so that you can calculate. So this is where she stopped, but then she kept on walking. Well, what's the question? Or how far will she have walked when her elevation is what? Now, all of this is cumulative. It's cumulative. They're not separate informations. It's like it keeps going. So in a way, it's probably this triangle like this. But what you need to understand is she was already at 0.9 kilometers high when she walked 3 meters in the slope. Her new height is 0.95 kilometers. So how many kilometers did she walk? What was the elevation that she rose? Or exactly 0.05. Correct? You see the level of understanding that you have to have in the situation? Right. She walked 3 kilometers this way. Her initial elevation was this, her final elevation was this, so the actual elevation that she rose was 0.05. Correct? Then she keeps on walking, and we want to know when she reaches an elevation of 11.1. So, what is this elevation then? You gotta do 1.1 minus 0.9. 0.2? I think this is a problem where a lot of people would probably make the wrong diagram. Right, Angie? Angela? So what would be the setup that we would use on this one? Oh, sorry. I, I thought we were done since we were taking a nap, but I guess I'm sorry. Um, let's go. Once again, I'm gonna put a big star on this because this is a higher level problem. You have to really be able to read and understand what's going on here. In fact, let's put 2 stars. Since we're honors geometry, this is what we have to be able to do. All right, write your proportion. I'm going to pause this, okay?